Good morning and welcome back to another episode on the channel by me, TheWiseJames. In this video, I'm going to be responding to Asmongold's video, huge influencer just nuked his career. Now, if you don't know this guy, he's the guy who's always saying on videos how you need to do better to women who are lying to people on the internet about men, looking at them in the gyms, or when you've got men misbehaving in gyms. Basically, he calls out people who don't behave in gyms correctly or treat people correctly in gym areas or when it comes to exercise, and then tells them to do better. So I seen a picture of him the other day in a Hulk Hogan outfit, and it said, ruined his career. So I'm guessing it's because he's dressed up like Hulk Hogan. He's got cancelled, most likely by all the women whose terrible behaviour he pointed out and they didn't like it. So now when he did something that they can point out, they've all pointed it out. And I bet you that's what it is. Let's have a look. Bet you that's what it is. Bet you.
Connected to that free Wi.
So basically, we had a recent crash out. I like Joey Swole, by the way, I do. He made a post that was positive about Hulk Hogan, memorializing Hulk Hogan.
Which is nothing wrong with that. Hulk Hogan was literally a legend to a lot of people growing up. Regardless of what he did in his private life or what his beliefs were. Like, we're talking about a character in wrestling here. We're talking about a character a man played, not the beliefs the man had in private. But yeah, I'm sure some people can't separate the two.
And he actually went out and he did an apology for making a memorial video about Hulk Hogan.
Just for context, before his apology, he had this to say to the cancel mob.
Listen, I can post Hulk Hogan if I want to. Just because somebody makes a mistake in their life doesn't mean that they haven't done good things. I don't know what he did, and he said something 20 years ago and apologized for it. If you're gonna...
What did he do? What did Hulk Hogan do wrong? Racist tirade. Sex tape. Okay, so he did a sex tape, which basically every single woman in the planet nearly has. Well, most women in the planet have, with an OnlyFans account or, you know, something like that. And a racist tirade. The thing is, right, from people from Hulk Hogan's generation, racism was fairly normal for them. I'm not saying it was acceptable. I'm not saying it was right and it was okay. But it was normal. Like, my grandparents, racist. My parents, not as racist, but still a little racist. Just a little bit. Just with their wording and their terminology. Not their beliefs and the way they actually believed, but the words they used. So, crazy. If that's all it is, I don't get it.
You're going to attack me, you better go after the colored athletes and the people that are black and minority that went and posted him as well. Okay, the man was nice to me. He made a mistake. I'm not God. People make mistakes in life. I owe my followers, my community, and all of social media an apology. A few days ago, I reposted an old video of me in the gym wearing a Hulk Hogan Halloween costume on the day that he passed. Last night in my live stream, a lot of people expressed how upset and frustrated they were with me. I didn't know to the extent of all the horrible things that he had done. Since last night, I have done...
I googled like it and it didn't look like much.
A lot of research, talked to a few people, and learned all of the horrible things that man has done. Also, during last night's live stream, I used the word colored instead of saying person of color, which is...
Wow. So he's a coloured person. Saying a coloured person isn't really that bad unless you mean it in a negative way. But obviously, I suppose you live in America. It's never used in a positive way there, so it's always negative. But I would never say coloured, no. I would say a black man or a brown man. I would never say a person of colour. Like, I don't understand why you woke people do that shit. Just say what it is.
Do you You really think that he's saying that because he's some kind of like secret crypto racist and he wants to use the old word?
So once again, to anybody that I offended, I am sorry. In my heart, I will continue to try to make the world a better place.
The people that want you to apologize do not want to make the world a better place. They want.
He already continued. This guy, honestly, he calls out bad behaviour all the time, especially by toxic females and toxic males in gyms, right? And I don't think people should be hammering him for supporting his childhood hero. Like, no human is perfect. So, I mean, maybe Hulk Hogan's done a lot worse than I know. Maybe. But if it's just the fact that he said some racist stuff and some sexist stuff, that's what Google told me. A quick 2-minute Google, that's all it told me. Then I don't get it. I think it's just all the women want him cancelled who he, pointed out the behaviour they did that was wrong.
Want you to apologize because it gives them a power trip. Hogan's vilified for private conversations that got leaked.
Reports that Hogan used racial slurs in audio secretly recorded.
I was at the lowest. I never should have said what I said. It was wrong. I'm embarrassed by it. If everybody at their lowest point was judged on one thing they said, it'd be a sad world.
The mob's been trying to cancel.
If you want to all judge me on some of the things I said when I was literally insane, I would just laugh at you. Because even a court of law, even literally a court of law, wouldn't hold it against me, what I said when I was insane. They would hold it against me if I did something wrong, like hurt someone, sure. But saying something wrong? No. Even literally my own government, my own courts, my own law in my own country wouldn't punish me because I was mentally unwell. Do you know, when Hulk Hogan said that, if he was mentally unwell, like, the law wouldn't have held it against him. Doctors wouldn't have held it against him. They would try to help him.
Cancel him for the longest time. This is just the final straw for them. The mob can't cancel anybody. The only way you can get canceled is if your own audience stops watching you. And I can guarantee you for Joey Swole, one of the best ways to make your audience stop watching you is to apologize for thinking Hulk Hogan was a cool guy growing up. That is insane. Hulk Hogan was an American icon. Everybody knew him. In the entire world, people recognize Hulk Hogan. The vast majority of the people that were complaining and crying about Joey Swole making a post about Hulk Hogan were never his fans. They
never, yeah. I'm not the biggest Hulk Hogan fan, but he was a legend. I was a Stone Cold Steve Austin guy, but Hulk Hogan was a legend, absolute legend. There's no disputing it.
Don't like you to begin with. They never liked you, and they never will. All they're doing is using this to push you down because you represent something they don't like. That's it.
Join the action and get a...
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much. I don't think he has anything to apologise for. I don't think he had anything to apologise for, alright? Thanks very much, peace. Crazy ass bitches.